Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how to play a song by Tom Petty called Last Dance with Mary Jane. And we're going to start on an A minor chord, so we're going to take the first finger and put them on the B on the first fret, second finger is going to the D on the second fret, and the third finger is going to the G on the second fret. And if you strum all the strings with that, then that's called A minor. And for the verse part, we're going to go from an A minor to a G major chord. The way you play G major is we're going to put the first finger on the A on the second fret, the second finger is going to the low E on the third fret, and the third finger is going to the high E on the third fret. And all together that sounds really, really happy, and that's called G major. And then from there we're going to a D major chord, so we're going to take the first finger and put them on the G string on the second fret, second finger is going on the high E or the skinny E on the second fret, and the third finger is going to the B string on the third fret. And with the D major you want to try and do just the top four strings, because that'll give you the clearest sound out of that chord, and that sounds really, really happy. And I used to think of this as kind of the triangle man, because it's almost like a triangle, so that helps when you're trying to remember what it looks like for D major. And if you imagine like a line right there and then it kind of looping around from your perspective too, it almost looks like a D. And then from there we're going back to A minor. So then we got back to first finger on the B, 2 on the D on the second fret, 3 on the G on the second fret for A minor. And that's our verse progression, is we got A minor, G major, D major, A minor, A minor, G, D, A minor. But with the feel of the song, actually, I like using well, one easy way to do this would be using a 4/4 strum pattern. And one of my favorite ones is down, down, up, up, down, up. The weird thing about this is the A minor and the G are in a measure by themselves, so we'll half the strum pattern between those two, and then the D and the last A minor are in a measure by themselves. So one easy way to do that with my favorite strum pattern, which is down, down, up, is to do the down, down, up on the A minor, and then the up, down, up on the G, which can feel weird, so you may want to take that really slow. So you got A minor with down, down, up, G with the up, down, up, D with the down, down, up, A minor with the up, down, up, A minor, down, down, up, G, up, down, up, D, down, down, up, A minor, up, down, up, down, down, up, G, up, down, up, D, down, down, up, A minor, up, down, up, A minor, down, down, up, G, up, down, D, down, down, up, A minor, up, down, up. So that's one way to do the verse. And then the way that or at least for 4/4, and we'll talk about another way to do that in just a minute. But then when you get to the chorus part, then we have E minor, and the way you play E minor is you put the first finger on the A string, second finger is going to the D string on the second fret. And if you strum all the strings with that, they're both on second fret, A string, D string, second fret, then that's called E minor. He's a very, very sad chord. Might bring you tears to your eyes. And then from there we're going to an A major, which is a very happy chord. So we're going to, and it's a party on the second fret, because we take the first finger and put them on the D on the second fret, 2 is going on the G on the second fret, and the third finger is going on the B on the second fret. And that makes an A major chord. So we got E minor, E minor, E minor, E minor, and then A major, A major, A major, A major, E minor, E minor, E minor, E minor, A major, A major, and then just kind of do a big down on a G chord, and then we would go back to the verse. So those are your two main progressions. So if we're going to put those together, we got A minor with a down, down, up, G, up, down, up, D, down, down, up, A minor, up, down, up, A minor, down, up, G, up, down, up, D, down, down, up, A minor, up, down, up, A minor, down, down, up, G, up, down, D, down, down, up, A minor, up, down, down, up, G, up, down, D, down, down, up, A minor, up, down, up, A minor, down, down, up, G, up, down, D, down, down, up, A minor, up, down, up, A minor, down, down, up, G, up, down, D, down, down, up, A minor, up, down. When we get this chorus, we go E minor, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, and then A major, down, up, down, A major, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, 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 E minor, down, 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 A major, down, down, down. Then you do a big G, just kind of like a stop time thing, and then you go back to start it over again. But a lot of times I like using a 16th note strum pattern instead of an 8th note strum pattern. And 8th notes basically are where you're taking the beat and dividing it into 2 notes. So everything we were doing just now kind of works off of that subdivision of the beat. A 16th note is where you divide the beat into fours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And actually, let's start on the chorus for this, because this is a little bit weird, but my favorite 16th note strum pattern is a long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. Which is a little weird, but you kind of, like, if we took the E minor and just tried that a lot, then that would be a good place to start. So we're going to do E minor with a long down, 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 up, down, down, up, long down, 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 up, down, down, long down, 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 up, down, down, long down, 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 up, down, down, down. So if I was counting the 16th notes in that pattern, it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would kind of work, and actually we would do that whole strum pattern for the chorus part. So on the chorus we got the E minor, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, to the A major, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, A major, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, A major, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, to a big G, which is kind of a big down on the G. The weird thing is on the verse part, where we're halving the strum pattern between the A minor G and the D and the A minor, it's where you would have that 16th note strum pattern that makes it interesting. So now we're going to end up doing the A minor with a down, 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 up, and then going to the G for the down, down, up, and then we would do the same thing for the D, going down, 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 up, and then going back to A minor with the down, down, up, which is weird. So you may need to take that really, really slow. So we got A minor, down, 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 up, G with the down, down, up, down, D with the down, 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 up, A minor, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, 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 up, G with the down, down, up, down, D with the down, 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 up, A minor, down, down, up, down, A minor with the down, 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 up, G with the down, down, up, down, D with the down, 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 up, A minor, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, 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 up, G with the down, down, up, down, D with the down, 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 up, A minor, down, down, up, down. We do the chorus, and you're back the E minor, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, A major, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, A major, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, A with the down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, to a big G with a down. It's kind of, and between those two parts, you can actually get through the whole tune. Now, if you want to sound a little bit more like the recording, there's something in music called a hammer-on, or it's a technical thing on the guitar called a hammer-on, where when you play a note, like for instance, like if we took the E string, for instance, like just as an example, and kind of played an open string, you could kind of take your finger and then just put it down and get the sound of the note out. So if I did like open E and kind of put the first finger kind of down on the first finger, or on the first fret, I could get something called a hammer-on sound. And in the recording, it almost sounds like Tom Petty is doing a hammer-on with the chord shape. So this is a little weird, but on that first long down that we have in the measure, you could try doing a hammer-on with the whole chord shape, which is weird. So you'd have A minor played, you could play all the strings, and then kind of take your A minor shape and try and get a hammer-on sound with 1, 2, and 3 all at the same time, which is weird because you'll have to think the whole shape as it's going down and the hammer-on. So he does that with the A minor to kind of start it off, and he also does it on the D chord, so you may want to isolate that and try doing that same kind of sound on the D. So now we're turning that into long down hammer-on, long down hammer-on, So just for the A minor and the D to kind of start the measure on. So now, if we did that with the verse progression, then we have the A minor with the hammer on, and then down, down, up, G with the down, down, up, down, D with the hammer on, down, down, up, A minor, down, down, up, down, A minor with the hammer on, down, down, up, G with the down, down, up, down, D with the hammer on, down, down, up, A minor, down, down, up, down, A minor with the hammer on, down, down, up, G with the down, down, up, down, D with the hammer on, down, down, up, A minor, down, down, up, down, up, A minor with the hammer on, down, down, up, G with the down, down, up, down, D with the hammer on, down, down, up, A minor, down, down, up, down, up. So that's the basics of how you would play Last Dance with Mary Jane by Tom Petty. So good luck.